Join us live Wednesday, November 29th at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's the Hood Metal Records live stream broadcast number 8, special holiday hip-hop edition with featured guest Enoch X Mortis. We're going to be talking about the upcoming holiday toy drive, upcoming shows, news, announcements, and more. So stay tuned. You do not want to miss this broadcast.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Thank you and welcome to joining the Hood Metal Records live stream broadcast. I'm going to be your host, Bihan, and I am the owner of Hood Metal Records. You know, Hood Metal Records is nothing gang related. It's about the neighborhoods and the brotherhoods that we all come from as we strive for musical diversity as we come together. And, thank you to those that are joining the live stream. We see you guys right now. What's up? And thank you to the future listeners and viewers of this broadcast. You know, we've got a very special guest that's on standby right now, and we're going to be talking with him just in a moment. But we have a special holiday toy drive that's going to be coming up. That's part of this broadcast here. It's the Holiday Toy Drive event at the American Legion, post number 298. It's off 20th Street in Battle Creek, Michigan. And we are really looking forward to this year's event. It's for a great cause. You know, this is about community. It's about the youth. And our goal is to make sure that no child goes without this holiday season. So, like I said, we've got a very special guest that's in the house. We're going to talk with him in just a moment. But first, we wanted to kind of recap what we've been up to as far as Hood Metal Records go. You know, this past fall, we completed a mini tour. It was the first ever mini tour under the Hood Metal Records banner. And that was the Death Hop Goth Pop tour. So myself, Bihan, I was with DJ Sick and Lee Sweet, and we went on tour with another Hood Metal Records artist by the name of Ghoul. And we did a 3-date mini tour. We did Ohio, we did Indiana, we did Michigan, and some of the cities where it was Akron, Ohio at the Vortex. It was Witch's Brew in South Bend, Indiana, and it was Gatto's in Battle Creek, Michigan. And honestly, you know, we had a blast, guys. We met a lot of different new acts and new bands. We had a lot of fun traveling. You know, touring is everything to me. It's definitely, you know, what I live for and what I do this all for. And we had a blast. We want to thank everybody that supported us on that tour and all the different acts we got to play with. The new fans and faces that we met, you know, it meant a lot to us. And you know, we're really looking forward to what 2024 has in store as well. We're going to be talking about that in the later portion of this broadcast. We've got a couple show announcements that we're going to announce. So, see, we're getting some likes and a couple people joining the stream. What's up, y'all? How's everybody doing? You guys ready for this holiday toy drive? I know I am, and I know our next guest is as well too. But first, we did want to mention that you know, we did play a show in Jackson, Michigan. And shout out to Is Too Nice and Lavish One Entertainment, because they asked us to come play a special Friday the 13th event back in October. And we had a blast, guys, met a lot of new people. And, you know, if you've been following us over the past, you know, couple years, or especially the past few live streams, we've talked about the importance of wanting to get out there more this year. And we've done exactly that. And we're coming for you more in 2024. So without further ado, we want to talk about Mr. Enoch X Mortis. That's right. He is our special guest, and he is in the house on standby right now. And we're going to have his portion of the broadcast coming up next. But first, here's our commercial about the holiday toy drive with some more information. So you guys hang out, stick around, and we'll be right back.
This holiday season, Hood Metal Records is teaming up with the American Legion Post 298 and the Haven of Rest Ministries to bring you the Holiday Toy Drive. Help us meet our goal of making sure that no child goes without in need during this holiday season right here in Battle Creek, Michigan. All ages until 8:30 with performances by Bihan, Chaos Anubis with Looney Lenny, Enoch X Mortis, The Gold Dollars, Steve T, Ghoul, Cloud9 Fam, Seas of Jupiter, Vendors Good and Evil, Thurston Effects Studios, Destiny Stanford, Hippie-ish Bish Art. Special thanks to our sponsors, Decompress Indulgent Edibles, Braze on Deck, and Pizza Rescue. Bring a $5 value or more toy gets you admission into this show. Come support community, local music, and a great cause. We'll see you guys live Saturday, December 2nd at the American Legion, post number 298, right here in Battle Creek, Michigan.
All right, and welcome back. And thank you for joining us if you just now are. And also, we want to say thank you to the future viewers and listeners of this broadcast. So without further ado, we're going to bring on one of the performers of the holiday toy drive. That is Enoch Ex Mortis. Let's bring him on. All right. What's up, Enoch? How we
What's
doing,
up, brother?
Right. Mr. Enoch, man, how you been? You've been hitting the streets all over the place. I see you've been all over, man. Tell us about it.
Yeah, man, I just got back from Minnesota. Me and my homeboy Cartoon Bondurant, we tend to kind of tour together. We're both from Battle Creek, and well, I'm from Kalamazoo, and but I'm out here
Yeah.
now. And yeah, we linked up, so we've been conquering shows left and right. We kind of got this system where if I find a show, I kind of get him on it, and then vice versa. So that way, we covering twice as much area. So it's been working out pretty well.
That's great, man. I mean, that's a good way to look out, No, I heard about you guys going to Minnesota. That's awesome, Congratulations on that. Last time I saw you, we were backstage at the sanctuary this summer, drawing on bricks back
Yeah. Had to leave the mark.
That's right, man. That's right. I mean, and it was so fun, just looking at all the different people over the many, many years. I played there a long time ago, man, when it was Paychecks Lounge. So, yeah, that place has got a lot of history. So, well, Enoch, we got some questions for you, man. Thank you for joining us on the live stream, and we're really looking forward to your performance this weekend at the Holiday Toy Drive.
Yeah, of course, man. Of course. You guys asked me, I was like, yeah, of course. No questions about it. I love helping out the community, and I love the stage. So 2 birds, 1 stone.
That's right. That's right. Well, and I know you said you're from the zoo, but welcome to Battle Creek, man. We us Battle Creek artists gotta stick together. So, we're very happy to have you. How did you get started with music?
Oh man, so I've been writing since I was probably like 13, and I just wrote and wrote, and I'd always be the guy at the parties rapping, or at the skate park, and then one day, about 2.5 years ago, I was just in my apartment, man. I was like, I'm just tired of writing and writing and nobody ever hearing the stuff. So I finally got up and went and got a laptop and a microphone. I was like, $20, $30. I bought off some dude in the street, and I released 2 songs the next day, and I never looked back.
That's awesome, man. I mean, it's humble beginnings. Everybody starts somewhere. All the greats did, Gosh, I mean, I remember starting on like a karaoke machine or something, playing with a recording on CD, recording on tape. I mean, it's you do what you got to do. So no, that's great, man. Now, Enoch Ex Mortis, for those that don't know, what's the meaning behind that name?
So Enoch X Morris came to me one time when I was on a spiritual journey with some alien space paper, and it's the duality of life, as above, so below. Enoch, as in the book of Enoch, the light,
Okay.
and then Ex Mortis from the Necronomicon, Ex Mortis, Book of the Dead. You know what I'm saying? So as above, so below, duality. Yep. And it's a super unique name, and I love it because when I Google that, it's the only thing that pops up. I ain't got, there ain't nobody else, there ain't nothing else named that. So it's like the universe provided.
That's great, and you got to strive to dare to be different, and you got to seek originality. There's a lot of bands out there nowadays that are okay with using the same name as another band, but just adding another word. And to me, it's like that's kind of whack, you know. Like, I mean, it's, you know, that I
Yep.
haven't heard anybody else called Bihan. I haven't heard anybody else called Enoch Ex Mortis, you know. So I think that's dope. You know, you're branding your own image, your own style. So, you know, let's talk about your style though, man. You know, who are some of your influence? You know, do you look up to anybody in hip hop or music in general?
Yeah, well, see, I grew up listening to a lot of Jamie Madrox. My parents are big juggalos. My uncles and aunts were juggalos, so I grew up listening to a lot of Twisted. So yeah, exactly. And so I listened to a lot of Jamie Madrox. Stood out to me the most just with his vocal range. So I really looked up to that. And Mad Child, I'm a big Mad Child fan. Um, one of my favorites is Ritz. Right, I love Ritz. And
Okay.
Jim Morrison. Surprisingly enough, Jim Morrison is a huge inspiration to me. He dared to be different. You know what I'm saying? And I really enjoy that.
You know, that's fascinating because, you know, great artists that I've interviewed, you know, they get more inspiration from more than one source. It's not just one style of music. You often hear that it's multiple artists, or so that's fascinating about Jim Morrison. You know, I think we all have that, you know, one singer that we really connect with that's kind of out there. So that's cool, man.
Yeah, exactly. And Jim Morrison, there's just that spiritual aspect that he always played into that I really uh, dwelled upon and looked to further inspiration. You know, I just loved how he um, almost like a shaman on the stage. You know, so stage presence is what I really looked to. He
Yeah,
just had this aura about him.
yeah. No, that's great. You know, I would not have guessed Jim Morrison in probably a million years, man, as one of your influences. So, I mean, that's great. I mean, no, that's awesome. Thank you for sharing that. You know, on being an artist in the scene of, you know, of today, what do you think is one of the most important things about being an artist?
Hmm. From what standpoint? Like, clarify a little
Well,
bit.
I guess what I'm trying to say is, what do you feel is the most valuable thing about being an artist in today's music scene? You know, is it getting the opportunity to kind of, you know, to shine and do your own thing under your own rules? Is it, you know, mostly about just the love of it? Or, you know, what do you think is the most important thing about being an artist, like, to you? You know what?
To, for me, it's got to be uh, originality, staying true to who you are, not conforming to what people want you to. I could easily write music about guns and drugs and all the I could do that in my sleep, but I refuse to do that. To me, being an artist, your job is to make people think and to push the limits of uh, words and to really I want you to listen to my music and I want you to be like, oh, I want that epiphany to happen in the middle of the music. Oh, not just a nice bass line and repetitive, audio repetition, brainwashing people. So to me, it's about that. It's about uh, originality and sticking true to your source, and trying to create something that not necessarily hasn't been done before because we're in 2023 and so much has already been done. It's kind of hard to be 100% original, but
True that.
um,
Yeah.
that to me is what keeps me going. That's why you don't hear me switching up or doing, uh, you know, things that I'm not comfortable with just to that I know are more popular than what I do and would probably get more play than what my music does. But that's just not who I am. And I see a lot of people who go through this flip flopping of different subgenres of hip hop and trying to find where they fit in, which is cool, But to me, I'd rather just stay with what I am and not test the waters and other things. Just stay true to what I do.
Oh, that's great. You know, it's a great answer, you know, and it sounds like you've really discovered, you know, who you are and the type of sound and the type of artist that you want to be. And I think it's important to stay true to yourself. And I'm the same way. I consider, you know, rap as being, you know, the game of great, you know, lyricists. And being able to, you know, get people to think. It's not about rims and spinners and cash and this and that. Like, that was all garbage to me, you know.
Oh
So
yeah, so, yeah.
Yeah, I completely feel that, man. And so, no, I'm glad you said that. But speaking of music, we want to, shout out to everybody that's watching us right now on the live stream. We've got a few tracks of Enoch that we'd like to play for everybody, get you a little bit more familiar with the homeboy here. So that's what's up. We've got, I picked out a song and he picked out a song. So we're going to play a couple of these and then we're going to talk about them. Sound good?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Okay, so the first one we got up right now to play for everybody is Prophecy by Enoch Ex Mortis. Let's check it out.
This is my night to play the radio, and I'll play what I want.
It's not a drug, it's acid.
Before any of you try to attack him, you have to try and understand his style.
Every day I race against the clock just to pass the time. Mastermind, Polaroid pictures gonna capture my style in a fragment of a frame with a flash of light. Grab the mic, spirits hear my music in the afterlife. I have to fight, even small dogs pack a massive bite. Half your size, but I still break them like a bag of ice. Hydrochloric acid in my pen for the raps I write. Welcome to the rapture, all you bastards getting sacrificed. Mr. Peter Parker got you caught in my web. It's a spectacular Spider-Man over your head. Transform to a tarantula, devour the dead. In Iraq, did more powerful than gunpowder land. Superpowers I developed, eating bottles of meds. Narcotics in my pocket, only pop the best. Become a monster, you cowards cannot contest. Non-stop with my pen is how the prophet begins. Enoch the prophet makes the music you can rock with. John Wick, drop a couple bombs in the mosh pit. Sergeant Kabuki man with heat-seeking chopsticks. Lock this monster, eat your brain in the process. Enoch the prophet makes the music you can rock with. John Wick, drop a couple bombs in the mosh pit. Sergeant Kabuki man with heat-seeking chopsticks. Lock this monster, eat your brain in the process. You know the dirt underground, will I stay lower? I'm building pressure by the second like you shake soda. Ignite the syllables, I'm spitting from a flamethrower. You're only quarter in my arcade, then it's game over. I'm Donkey Kong, your ladies hanging off my ape shoulder. The final boss, I'm tossing barrels as I aim for ya. An awesome midget talking riddles like the great Yoda. You can't decipher all my rhythm if your brain's sober. Tell Lucifer I'm the Dark Lord. Listen up, catch the point like a dartboard. As I morph every word within my art form. I'm Tony Stark, building Jarvis with my heart torn. As my bars spin around you in a large storm. Like a Spartan, hear me stomping when I march forth. Over your head with my pen doing parkour. In the chorus, my narcotics make you want more. We need more. Enoch the prophet makes the music you can rock with. John Wick, drop a couple bombs in the mosh pit. Sergeant Kabuki man with heat-seeking chopsticks. Lock this monster, eat your brain in the process. Enoch the prophet makes the music you can rock with. John Wick, drop a couple bombs in the mosh pit. Sergeant Kabuki man with heat-seeking chopsticks. Lock this monster, eat your brain in the process.
The effect of that acid must wear off naturally. If I
Try to stop it
or even minimize it with an antidote, I might
kill him.
All right, and welcome back, everybody. If you're just now joining us, I'm here with Enoch Ex Mortis, and we just listened to that song, Prophecy. I love the flow on that, man. Tell me about Prophecy, and is there a meaning behind that song?
No, see, a lot of people think that I go about writing songs like normal people would, but so what I do is I just write when I'm watching horror movies, and so I just grab journals, and I got them everywhere around me, and so I'd be writing stuff, and then I'd never write to a beat, and my buddy just sends me over the beat. He just sent me over that beat, and I listen to it for 30 seconds, and I just hit record. And then I just Frankenstein songs together. So I was like, oh, I like this verse, I like this, and I just just smash them together, I never sat down and written any of my songs to an actual beat. I just write, and then, natural intuition, I guess. So, but yeah, I don't really know the meaning, it's just fun.
No, that's cool. I mean, sometimes it doesn't have to have a meaning, but I always like to ask because sometimes you get some really interesting stories, where maybe somebody's coming from. But, I appreciate you, kind of, revealing the process, kind of how you work, that's awesome. Kind of Frankenstein songs together, yeah.
I like to leave it up for interpretation, if others can find meaning in it. more deep than I can. Cool. You know?
Well, great art is meant to be questioned. So, and one thing I did want to comment you compliment you about was that the artwork for all your singles and everything on Instagram, is great. Do you do that? Do you design all that?
No, I don't really design it all. What I do is I pay homage to some of my. I'm a huge horror fan. I love the horror comics from the 40s and 50s, and a lot of those companies that went bankrupt or belly up. So a lot of that artwork is just lost in time, So I just revamp it and give it new life.
Oh, that's great. That's great, and definitely love the vibe, man. Love the vibe. We've got another song that we want to play for everybody, and that's Wishmaster. That's the one that you have picked out, and I understand that's one of your hotter tracks right now. So yeah, let's go ahead and we're gonna get that up for everybody, and then we'll be right back. All right. So enjoy Wishmaster by Enoch Ex Mortis. Let's get it on.
One gets tired every now and then of the idiotic music people play nowadays. Give me the old classic.
Morbidly devoted.
Darkness.
Voodoo in full effect, baby, I'm living proof. I shoot purple haze through that needle that Jimmy used. Bring me back from the grave. Say my name Beetlejuice. Dissolve this industry in the liquid through feeding tube. You bird brain rappers get trapped in a pigeon coop. I'm in ecstasy while I'm tripping and sniffing glue. Ouija board in the booth. Music is coming through. 4 in the morning, Jamal racing in my groove. I give any rapper who wants to battle a head start. Bars coming up short as the reach a rep tar. You taking shots in my style, it's made of Kevlar. Couldn't scratch the surface with laser beams from the Death Star. No emotions, robotic, built with a lead heart. All you clones just perpetrate with pretend art. I put my energy in a pen, I invest smart. Off with their heads, decapitate them like Ned Stark. Wishmaster, flip a coin in the well. Praying to the heavens, but the sinners go to hell. Poison I smell from a scorpion's tail. All alone, cause I know that it's pointless to tell. Wishmaster, flip a coin in the well. Praying to the heavens, but the sinners go to hell. Poison I smell from a scorpion's tail. All alone, cause I know that it's pointless to tell. Small soldier, big guns, chip hazard. I kill any one of you mumbling bitch rappers. When it comes to lyrics, I'm labeled a sick bastard. Your girl wants an autograph, tell her I'll dick slap her. My autobiography, follow me, flip chapters. I twist like lobotomies, giving the kid actors. Jigsaw killer, I'm killing your skin backwards. You battle with a demon, they call me the Wishmaster. I'm bad for your health, like addicts who share needles. I'm mutant, using my music to scare people. I'm Django, straight out the brain of Tarantino. Necronomicon, my pages contain evil. Even watered down, my lyrics remain lethal. Like fentanyl, America, high as the great eagle. Demons, worship and pain in my cathedral. Cause only down in hell is everyone made equal. Wishmaster, flip a coin in the well. Praying to the heavens, but the sinners go to hell. Poison I smell from a scorpion's tail. All alone, cause I know that it's pointless to tell. Wishmaster, flip a coin in the well. Praying to the heavens, but the sinners go to hell. Poison I smell from a scorpion's tail. All alone, cause I know that it's pointless to tell. All
right. We are back live with Enoch Ex Mortis, and we just heard the track Wishmaster. And I'm sure that you can find that on all the digital platforms and streaming sites, Spotify. Make sure you're checking him out and streaming that stuff, man. You're working on any new albums or anything right now? I know you said that you got a single coming out with your boy.
Yeah, I just released the song Chainsaw, which has been doing great. Like last week, it's got like over 5,000 streams on it already. I was like, it kind of took me back for a second. Like, wow, that's the best first week I've had. That's like the first official song of the album. I appreciate it. Yeah, people have been begging me for an album for 2.5 years now. I've just been doing singles because I found it a lot easier to gain momentum. Like if I was just to come out and do an album, the chances of people giving me 30 minutes of their time is extremely minuscule. That's probably not going to happen. But if I can get them for 2.5 minutes every single week, and then every 2 weeks, and then every month. Now I've built this snowball effect. Now I have a fan base, so when I do release an album, I know it will get played. So that's what I'm working on now. The Chainsaw is like the first official song for it.
Oh, that's awesome. And I heard that track a couple weeks ago, and that was a great track. I recommend everybody check that out right now. Awesome, man. We talked briefly earlier in the broadcast about, we was backstage at the Sanctuary in Detroit. That's where we met you, was a horrorcore festival that was going on over this past summer in Detroit. Shout out to Black Magic for, throwing us on the bill so we could hook up with some of you
Yes.
others. Yeah. And a lot of those guys out there, Nico and Swing Diablo, all them guys, is too nice. But we got some live footage that we took of you performing at the Sanctuary.
Yeah.
And we want to share with everybody, and I know I
Yeah, let's
don't know
do
the
it.
name of this song, so you're gonna have to help me with it. But it's the Welcome to the Horror Show song.
Yeah, it's just called Horror Show.
Horror Show. Okay, that's what's up. Well, we got a live cut
Yeah.
here. This is just a clip of Enoch performing Horror Show live in the D. Let's check it out. Yeah, that's what's up, man. You throwing it down right there, man. Throwing it down. Love your energy on stage. I want you guys to come check out Enoch this Saturday live at the Holiday Toy
Yeah.
Drive in
Yeah,
Michigan.
Yeah, I ain't much of a dancer, but I am the best charades player around. I love to act the music out, So if you come and see me live, I'll be acting out every single line.
You got some pretty dope merch too.
I really like the merch. That was like the first thing I started doing was merch. I released 2 songs and they got like 20 listens in the first day, and I was like, I need merch. And then so I just, being a juggalo and coming from that, seeing how ICP's done it for years, marketing and merchandising is like key to it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's like one of the first things I got down, like bandanas and
yeah.
I mean, you name it, I probably have had it.
Yeah, I remember looking at some pictures, and I saw that picture of you with the bandana, and shout out to ICP, man, because like, dude, I mean, they originated so many different things and were so creative at marketing, man. I mean, very underrated in my opinion, most definitely. Very, very ahead of their time, So no, I mean, that's great, but this Saturday, man, you're going to be live. You're going to be live with us. We got Chaos Anubis coming from Grand Rapids. We've got some other locals from Battle Creek that are going to be on the show. It's going to be a really good time. What do you want to let everybody know that's watching right now why they should come check you out this Saturday, man?
Well, I'm not much of a salesman in the terms of that, but I will say this: if you come out and you catch me live, I guarantee that you have a good time. I always bring the energy, and I tend to get very hyperactive on that stage, so it's contagious.
Yeah. I mean, you kind of hit the nail on the head with that, man. You do have an infectious energy, man. You've got good stage presence, and I recommend anybody check out Enoch Ex Mortis. He's exploded all over the scene. He's been in Lansing, he's been in Detroit, he's been in Battle Creek. I mean, you name it. He's out of state. He just went on a mini tour. He's in Minnesota. So it looks like you got a lot of things going on for yourself, man. Do you want any shout outs, anything you'd like to, say to anybody, kind of before we start wrapping up this portion of the broadcast?
Yeah. So I got a song called Conjoin coming out with my homeboy Cartoon Bondurant, which is dropping the 1st. So Friday, right? Isn't that Friday?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So keep your eyes out for that one. And I noticed you said that you're dropping some love to Lavish One Entertainment and is too nice. You know, that's my family too. So much love to those dudes.
Okay.
Lavish,
Yeah.
Lavish One, especially Bobby Blaze, Young Zap. Whenever I had downtime, you know, them dudes always had a show for me, always putting me on, always showing me mad love. So much love to those dudes.
Yeah, we met them just a couple months ago. You know, good people, and you know, we're definitely looking forward to the future. You know, so yeah, no, that's great, man. We want to go ahead and get your link up for everybody so that everybody can find you. You know, and Enoch X Mortis is on Facebook. He's got two different profile pages, I believe. And I know the main one is under facebook.com/Enoch X Mortis. And you're also on Instagram at Enoch X Mortis. And you can find Enoch on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, and many, many more sites. So I want to thank you for joining us on this live stream portion of the broadcast. This is episode 8, man. You know, much love and respect to what you do. And we really look forward to seeing you Saturday.
Yo, I appreciate you having me on, giving me the spotlight to come on here and chat it up with you. And I will see you Saturday, brother.
Absolutely, brother, man. Take care. Be well. Have a good show Friday. Congrats on your new single. And Enoch's going to tear it up, y'all. You guys are watching. You come see him this Saturday in Battle Creek, Michigan. Come see us all. It's going to be a good time. We're going to have raffle prizes. We got some good food. You know, it's going to be all ages. The first portion, you know, we got to get the whole family involved. So we're doing this. We want to make sure that, you know, no child goes without.
Yeah, bring the kiddos out. I'm family friendly.
He'll take pictures with the whole family, right?
Oh yeah, no doubt.
Well, thank you so very much, Enoch, for joining us on this, and you have a good night.
Yo, much love, brother. I appreciate you. See you Saturday.
Yep. Much love, brother. Thank you. All right, guys, that was Enoch X Mortis. And like I said, you can check him out live this Saturday in Battle Creek, Michigan, with Bihan Chaos Anubis, the Gold Dollars, Steve T, Seas of Jupiter, Ghoul. Shout out to our boy Ghoul and many, many more. So we're really looking forward to this event. The Cloud9 boys are going to be there as well, too. So, yeah, and it's a Battle Creek Strong event. And we're really looking forward to this, guys. Come out, show up, show out. This is going to be an amazing event. We're hoping to make this a staple, but we need you. We need the community. That's what it's all about. So coming up after this next break, we've got a couple show announcements.
Hood Metal Records Black Friday sale. Get up to 25% off. Use code HOLIDAY25 at checkout. HoodMetalRecords.com/shop. What fuels desires, either rage or sex? The observations of delirium. The things we're not meant to think. Chantel Newton stars in The Malignant Fiend. Now available at HoodMetalRecords.com and wherever else audiobooks are sold.
Ghoul, repairing the strange. Shop HoodMetalRecords.com.
All right, and welcome back, everybody. If you're just now joining us, we just interviewed Enoch X Mortis. That's from the Battle Creek, Kalamazoo area. And like he said, he's got a new single coming out this Friday and is going to be performing at Carl's Tavern, I believe, in New Haven, Indiana this Friday night. And then is going to join us for the holiday toy drive this coming Saturday, live in Battle Creek, Michigan. You know, we want to thank our partners, the American Legion Post number 298. We want to thank the Haven of Rest Ministries. That's who we're doing this all for. And they're great partners for this community strong event. We've got some amazing sponsors. We'd like to thank Pizza Rescue for being our top prize for the raffle. You get a $25 or chance at a $25 Pizza Rescue gift certificate. What's cool about them is they donate 5% of their proceeds to helping local animals in the shelter here. So, they're big supporters of the community, and we've worked with them through for the past few years. And shout out to Scott and Scott at Pizza Rescue, man. Thank you. Shout out to my brother Evan for Grays on Deck LLC. That is also a sponsor for this event, and they have developed some sports programs for inner city youth in the Battle Creek and Kalamazoo area. So shout out to what he's doing with the community. Our boy Steve T. He's going to come bring the fire this Saturday. He's going to come perform, but he is of Decompress Indulgent Edibles, and he is a sponsor for this year's event. So thank you, Steve. We've got some amazing vendors that's part of the holiday toy drive as well, too. We've got our boys Mike Perez from Good and Evil that's going to be in the house, and they've got comics, merchandise, and more. We've got Ryan Thurston from Thurston Effects Studios that's going to be in the house as well, and he is an accomplished mask maker and horror movie prosthetic, props designer. And we also have Destiny Stamper, who is a local surrealism artist here in Battle Creek, who's going to be showcasing her work as well, too. So we've got food, we've got pulled pork, we've got mac and cheese, we've got hot dogs, man. We've got live music. It's going to be a good time. And I can also reveal that we have invested in a stage. So there's going to be a nice stage coming this year to the holiday toy drive. We had a band that we'd reached out to, and they were willing to help provide us with an additional stage. So we've got some additional setup. We've increased our production for the shows at the American Legion. So we're really looking forward to how this next show turns out. But we need all of you, everybody watching right now, everybody that sees all the posts, everybody that's here in Battle Creek. We need everybody to come together for this, man. It's not about any kind of selfish needs or ulterior motives. How this all got started was a few years ago or several years ago. I make a donation every year to the Haven, because I know that there's kids out there that go without. No child should go without during the holiday season. No child, even the statistic is 1 in 30 kids face homelessness, and that our source was NBC News that had stated that data. And if you think about it, 1 out of 30 kids, it might sound like a small number, but 30 kids per class, and however many different, the grades and schools like that, one child that faces homelessness is that's already too much. So we want to do what we can. The ultimate goal here is if this does well, we want to branch out and we want to do more cities. We want to, take this maybe a little bit on the road. That's the ultimate goal. And so, but it's got to start somewhere, and we're trying to start it in Battle Creek. So we need you guys. We need you to come out. We need you to help support, and we're doing everything we can to bring you this awesome show coming live this Saturday. So with that being said, we've got a couple show announcements. We've been working on some stuff kind of behind the scenes. We want to talk about how in March we've got a few shows to announce, and so we're going to talk about the Bloody Birthday Bash. That's right. We're going to be returning to Grand Rapids, Michigan, myself, Bihan, and DJ Sickenly Sweet. We're going to be hooking up with Chaos Anubis for his birthday bash. It's a special bloody themed birthday bash, and we're going to wear some blood attire. We want everybody to dress bloody as well, too. And we've got our homie from the east side, the one and only Black Magic, the Infidel, that is going to join us. So the Three Chambers of Death reunite again. Come see us live Thursday, March 28th in Grand Rapids, Michigan at the one and only Mulligan's Pub. Come check it out. We want to see you. We want to see you. And then next up, we have a brand new show announcement. And that is a special show announcement regarding Witches Brew. We're going to return to South Bend, Indiana, and the club is Witches Brew, and this is a special Midwest Masquerade Ball. That's right. We're going to throw this Friday, March 29th, and this is a special mask event where we want you to be creative. We want you to bring masks out. We want you to wear them. We want you to help color them. And we're going to choose a prize for the most popular mask. And we're going to have Witch's Brew kind of help us choose that prize as well. So it's gonna be an awesome event. This is a Hood Metal Records sponsored event. We have Ghoul from South Bend, Indiana, that's headlining this show. Myself, Behan with DJ Sickenly Sweet. We're going to be on this event as well too. Shout out to DJ Giggles, that's also from the South Bend, Indiana area, and he was on our mini tour with us for a few dates this past fall. He's going to be on the show. And shout out to our friend Travis Heater coming from Ohio, that's going to be on this bill as well too. So we've got some really unique, awesome performers that are going to be part of this mask event. We want you to show up and show out for this as well too. So come join us in South Bend, Indiana, Friday, March 29th. And then next up, we have March 30th. And this is a special event that Behan, myself, and DJ Sickenly Sweet are going to be a part of. This is a dark hip hop event sponsored by Brimstone Lab, which is a record label out of the Detroit and Pontiac area. And shout out to Swing Diablo and Black Magic the Infidel. That is their company and label, and we are a part of that show. And we're going to be on this showcase, which is Saturday, March 30th. And this is New Haven, Indiana, at Carl's Tavern, I believe. So there's our show announcements coming up right now, for March for 2024. So, it's been an extremely busy year, but we're very thankful for that. A lot of production went into this year, a lot of growth, and getting the brand out there, getting all of our brands out there in order to be able to succeed and to get that growth. And so we want to thank our supporters. We want to thank the people that have stuck with us. We want to thank the longtime fans and the new fans as well too. That have followed Hood Metal Records, that come out to all the shows, that support us, all our local partnerships. I mean, we truly are building something, and we truly are providing a legitimate alternative, and that is exactly what we want to do. And so we're very thrilled to be able to work with all these different artists, and to be able to be a part of this music industry. I can tell you that we're very thankful and grateful that we just are wrapping up live stream number 8. That's 8 episodes of content that we have produced. And shout out to those behind the scenes that help out with this broadcast and run some of the slides and all that kind of thing. And you rehearse it with me just as many times. And so thank you so much for your help, and just everybody for the support. And while I'm talking about support, we'd like to invite you to check out our official website, where you can learn more about us at hoodmetalrecords.com. You can view some examples of our work, check out more about our artists, and just kind of get to know us a little better, and check in with us a little bit more. You can directly support Hood Metal Records and our artists by visiting our shop, and that is hoodmetalrecords.com/shop, where we've got some new merchandise that's available. There's a new Behan t-shirt, there's a new DJ Sickenly Sweet shirt, there's a new Ghoul shirt. We do carry merchandise for other bands and other acts. So the Gold Dollars is a band out of Battle Creek, Michigan. We've got their merchandise at our store exclusively. We've got Hood Metal Record swag, Ghoul stuff, some of our releases that we've done, audiobook merchandise, this t-shirt for the Malignant Fiend. So yeah, we've got a plethora of different merch designs for our artists and companies. So go ahead and check us out at hoodmetalrecords.com. But we want to say one final time that thank you to those that have joined us. Thank you to those that are on our team, that support us, that are part of this whole initiative and this whole movement. And we will see you guys again in 2024 and beyond. But first, make sure you guys come out to this holiday toy drive this coming Saturday, man. That's going to be the last show of the year for myself. We're going to be taking a couple weeks off, during the holidays. And then we hopefully are going to be doing some recording and then further planning for next year. So that's where we're at. We played quite a bit of shows this year, and we did the mini tour, and we've done 4 live stream episodes, and we've got this holiday toy drive coming up. So we're really, really pumped, guys. We couldn't have done it without you. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Everybody that's ever liked a post, that's ever shared anything of our content, people that have shown up to our shows, people that have worn our merchandise, people that have just been there in any kind of way, any kind of capacity. We really truly sincerely appreciate the support. We really do. So thank you very much, and thank you for helping make 2023 a successful year for Hood Metal Records. Thank you guys. I want everybody to have a great night. Make sure you join us live this Saturday for that holiday toy drive, y'all. It's going to be lit. Like I said, we got raffle prizes. We're giving away, we talked about Pizza Rescue, but we are also giving away some Hood Metal Records swag. You can pick out something from the merch table and a digital download. That's one of the prize raffles, raffle prizes, I should say. And then there's also a sweet prize. It's like a vendor gift package as well, too. So it's like samples of stuff from our great vendors here in Battle Creek. So thank you, Battle Creek. Thank you for everybody coming together for this special event. And I hope you enjoyed this episode of the live stream broadcast. This is Bihan with Hood Metal Records signing off. I hope you all have a wonderful night and happy holidays. And we will see you live in 2024. Thank you, guys. Good night.